friends, today we are talking about the topic that is a major insect pest of a agricultural importance for a SYBSC class. We're talking about the which type of a agricultural pest which is damage to our crop. First of all, we will see the first agricultural pest, that is a jawar stem borer. We will first of all we see the systematic position of this jawar stem borer. It includes in a class insecta. Why it is included in a class insecta? Because the insect which showing the three pairs of a leg and two pairs of a wing, and the body is divisible into head, thorax and abdomen. Order Lepidoptera, because the wings are a peasant. Family Pyralidae. Genus Chilo and species Zonilus. Then we see the characteristics of this jawar stem borer. Jawar is the most important food crop of Maharashtra. It can be cultivated throughout the year. The distribution of this jawar stem borer is, it is distributed throughout the India and is commonly known as a pink borer or spotted stalk borer. Why it is known as a borer? Because the wing color of this moth is a pinkish in color, or on the body the spot are present. That's why it is known as a pink borer or spotted stalk borer. The identification mark of this insect is a adult is a medium with a 3 centimeter wings. The wings size of a wings is a 3 centimeter. The body color of this moth is a light brown with a numerous shining spot on the wing margin. The hind wing are a white and paper. It is a papery transparent. The caterpillar are a dirt white in color with a dark brown head and many dark spots present on the body. Four broad and incomplete strips are on the body. Means strips are present on the body of this jawar stem borer. We see we see in this diagram the caterpillar of this jawar stem borer. Then we see next life cycle of this jawar stem borer. The life cycle of the jawar stem borer, it is a holometabolous type of a development. Means it shows the complete type of a life cycle, means egg, larva, pupa and adult. A female lay can about 50 to 300 egg in a cluster and arrange in a two row on the under surface of the leaves. During the April and May, during the egg are laid during the April and May period. The color of a egg is a white. They hatch into the young caterpillar in a about 6 days of a incubation period. The young caterpillar feeds on a tender leaves for a day or a two and for a day. Then the adult lives for 2 to 4 days. The pest is generally active from June to November, and about 4 generations are completed in a year. The pest are hibernates in the larval stage in a stubbles during the unfavorable period. Then we see which type of a damage occur. Then we see the nature of damage. The newly hatched larvae feed on a leaves and forms the holes in a leaf lamina. Means the newly hatched larvae feeds on the leaves of a lamina. It bore into the leaf lamina. They cut the whole leaves by entering the leaf. Then this pest cut growing point result in a drying of a plant and finally death of the plant. The larvae feeds on the tissue of a plant and form a tunnel. Means it make a tunnel like. In this diagram we will actually see how the larvae make a tunnel or feeds on a leaf of this jawar plant. In the stem, here we will see the larvae are entering into the stem of this jawar plant. Then control measure of this borer. The cultural method, it is a hand picking and light trapping. The collection of egg for a destruction, the burning of a stubbles, then the changing sowing and harvesting time, then crop rotation and growing resistance varieties. Then chemical method, for the damage of this borer, we use the 0.05% linden and 0.1% endosulfan spray on the 15 days plant. Second time done the same crop after 15 days with a 1% linden and 4% endosulfan solution. Then dusting of a 10% BHC at the rate of a 25 kg per hectare. Then we see the biological method of this borer. Bracon bravicornis means larval. It is a larval parasite. The Hymenopteran means Trichogramma minotum. It is a egg parasite. Then we see in this diagram we clear that the cultural method and chemical method how to apply the field. Organic farm do not spray. Then second type of the insect pest is a brinjal fruit borer. In this diagram we see actual the brinjal fruit borer. It lives, the host plant of this brinjal fruit borer is a brinjal. We see the systematic position of this brinjal fruit borer. It also belongs to class Insecta and order Lepidoptera, genus Lucinodes and species Urbanalis. We see the distribution of this fruit borer. They distributed all over the countries. The host plant is a brinjal, means the brinjal belongs to the family Solanaceae. The identification mark of this fruit borer is the adult moth is a 20 mm with a spread wing head and thorax are a blackish brown in color. The wing are a white with a smaller hairs. On the wings, the smaller hairs are a present, and the brown and black color spot are found on the hind wing. The caterpillar the color of a caterpillar is a pale white. We see in this diagram the caterpillar, sorry, the larva of this brinjal fruit borer. And then we see the life cycle of this brinjal fruit borer. The life cycle of this brinjal fruit borer, it shows again the holometabolous type of a development, means egg, larva, pupa and adult. Complete type of a metamorphosis occurs. The moth lays elongated egg singly or in a small batches on the leaf surface. Then shoot and leaf surface, shoot and fruit. They hatch in a 3 to 5 days. On the hatching, the caterpillar start the boring into the shoot, leaf, midrib and petiole and fruit and feed on the internal tissue. The larva undergoes 5 molts in a 10 to 15 days. The fifth instar larva is stout pink and measure about 1.6 centimeter in a length. Then the larva goes into the pupal condition, and pupal takes place in a cocoon on the plant and lasts for a 6 to 8 days. Moth live 2 to 5 days and the female lays up to 250 eggs. The larva is a parasitize and parasitize. Then larva is a parasitized, and then it goes into the pupal condition about 12 to 15 days it goes into the pupal condition, and then 7 to 8 days the pupa are converted into the adult moth. Then uh, then adult moth feed on the brinjal fruit borer. Then we see the nature of damage of this plant, how it damage to the field. First of all, the larva stage is the only destructive stage of this fruit borer. Larvae bore into the shoot. As a result, shoot get drop down. It also bore into the flower and fruits. They attack fruits. Fruit shows holes on them. At the initial stage of a crop, it is an infestation occurs. There will be no fruiting at all. The larva makes zigzag tunnel in the fruit, which is unfit for human consumption. Here we will see the actual damage of this fruit borer. The larva make a tunnel in a zigzag position. Then we see on the fruit plant the larva feed. Then the control measure of this fruit borer is the infected fruit and shoot should be removed and destroy. The crop should be sprayed by the carbonyl 15, malathion 15 EC, endosulfan 35 EC, and phosalon means zolon in a 35 EC. The biological agency like braconide wasp is a parasite of this larvae of this pest. Then here we will see uh, the damage of this fruit in a field. Then third major insect pest is a mango stem borer. The host plant of this mango stem borer is a mango fruit. First of all, we see the systematic position of this mango stem borer. It belongs to again the class Insecta, but order is a different. Order is a Coleoptera. Why it is included in a Coleoptera? Because the wings are a hard. Coleoptera, the wings of this insect is a hard and cover with the protein chitin. Then it belongs to family Cerabacidae, genus Batocera, and species Rubus. Then we see the host plant of this mango stem borer. It is mango, fig, rubber, and jack. It is a host plant of this mango stem borer. The distribution, it is distributed in Maharashtra and UP. Identification mark of this mango stem borer is the adult is about 5 centimeter long and brownish yellow in color. It has a orange yellow spot on a thorax. The forewing are hard. That's why it is included in a order Coleoptera. Long antennae and legs. The antennae is a long and on the abdomen the legs are present. Abdomen and thorax region the legs are present. The larvae are a large yellowish white in color with a black head. Here we will see the mango stem borer larva. Then we study the life cycle of this mango stem borer. It again shows the holometabolous type of a development, means complete metamorphosis from egg, larva, pupa, and adult. Female beetle lays single egg under the loose bark or in the diseased part of the trunk or in a crevices of the stem. After the incubation period of a 14 to 70 days, the egg hatches out. Then larvae penetrate into the stem root and feeds on the tissue from the tunnels. The larvae last for 3 to 6 months. Then the pupation takes place in the stem for 3 to 6 months over the winter and the adult emerge during the monsoon season. Here we will see the actual diagram of this life cycle. Then nature of damage of this plant. The larvae make zigzag tunnel in the bark, stem and trunk, result in a drying the stem and branches. They make holes in a severe case of a attack. The branches may collapse and the tree may die. Then control measure of this fruit borer is the population of a larvae and pupa can be reduced by cutting and destroying branches, by injecting pore solution in the holes and close by the muds, by spray fluid into the borer hole like DDVP, endosulfan are sprayed on the field. Then fourth one is a rice weevil. It is also known as a Cytophilus oryzae. We see the systematic position of this rice weevil. It again belong to the class Insecta, order Coleoptera. Again this insect which shows the hard wing. Then family Curculionidae, genus Cytophilus and species Origi. This is a very serious pest of a store grain. The host plant of this rice weevil is a rice and wheat. The identification mark of this weevil is the adult weevil is a 4 centimeter in a length with a reddish brown or dark brown in color. The body is a cylindrical and head is a prolonged into slender with a shaving type of a mouth part. The larvae is a whitish in color and they are a legless with a yellow brown heads. Here we will see the actual diagram of this Cytophilus orige larvae. Then we see the life cycle of this larva. This rice we will again show the complete type of the metamorphosis from egg to larva, larva to pupa and pupa to adult. Then the nature of damage is the infestation is generally starts in a grain during the storage. They feed on a whole grains of a rice and wheat. Then both adults and larvae feed on a whole grain and forms the whole in a grain. In case of a heavy infestation, the grains are converted into the powder form and reduce the weight, and the quality of a food is also low. The adult eats small amount of a grain making a holes but caused by negligible. Then we see the life cycle of this rice weevil. The adult lays single egg inside the grain by boring the grains. The egg are white in color and oval in a shape. The larvae hatch out after 4 to 7 days in a summer and 6 to 9 days in a winter. The larvae is a legless, white and fleshy body with a yellow brown head. The larval stage remain for a 25 to 35 days. After this fully grown larva forms the pupa. Then pupa are curved and takes a 3 to 6 days to emerge as an adult. The adult lives for a 2 to 5 months and then feed on the rice food. Then control measure of this rice weevil is a removal of a moisture content up to 8% by drying in a sunlight. Means the uh, rice are drying in a sunlight, then remove drying in the sunlight and remove the moisture content of this rice or a wheat. It must be stored in a new gunny bags after the drying. Then use of a neem leaves mixing of a ash. Then to make a godawans free from the pest or dirt. Then refuse material should remove. Then fumigate godawan with a EDBR. Then it also controls by the sieving and cleaning. The larvae and adult are exposing for the 48 hours to the vapors of a ethylene dichloride solution. Then fifth agriculture major insect pest is a pulse beetle. We see the systematic position. It again belongs to class Insecta, order Lepidoptera, family Bruchidae, genus Colosobruchus and species Chinensis. Then we see the distribution of this beetle. It is distributed all over the India and many other countries. The host plant is a moog, gram and peas. Then identification mark of this beetle is adult are small, roundish chocolate or brown in color. These are the dark marking on the forewing forewing or it is forewing is also known as a elytra and white spot on the middle of the body. The adult has a swollen abdomen. The larvae is a white cylindrical fascia and wrinkle with a brown head. Then we see the life cycle of this pulse beetle. The mature female lay about the 90 eggs in a bunch, singly on the seeds. Egg last for 4 to 5 days and hatch into the larvae. The larvae start burrows into the grain and feed inside for 2 to 3 weeks. Then during the larval stage, it takes 4 to 5 molts. Pupation occurs and then Pupation occurs within the grains after cutting small holes. They complete 6 to 7 generations in 1 year. The nature of damage. The pest attack on a leguminous fonts in a field from where it is carried to the godown. The moong, gram, tur, masur and udid are infected by this larvae. The larvae bore into the pulses and develop the damaged grains are hollows inside, bearing a small holes and are unfit for the human consumption. In this diagram, we clear that the larvae are bore into the pulses and feed on the internal tissue of this pulse. Then control measure of this pulse beetle is a cultural control can be achieved by the growing crop kilometer away from the storage godown. Then fumigation with a methyl bromide in the stores. Then sun drying and mixing of a ash. Then fumigate the godown with the EDBR and the sieving and cleaning to remove all the stages of a pest. The next one is a red cotton bug. Then we see the systematic position of this bug. It again belongs to class Insecta, order Hemiptera. Hemi means incomplete type of a wing. Wing are developed incomplete type. That's why it is included in a order Hemiptera. Then family Pyrocoridae, genus Disturdus and species Singulatus. Then distribution, it is commonly distributed in North India, Maharashtra, UP and Punjab. The host plant of this red cotton bug is a cotton and bhendi plant. The identification mark of this bug is a adult bug is about 12 to 15 mm in a length. Female is a longer than the male bug. It is a blood red in color except the eyes, scutellum, anal, antenna. These are a black in a color. The presence of a black spot on each of a forewing. The series of a white band on a ventral side of the abdomen means on the abdomen the white band are present. Then we see the life cycle of uh, this beetle. Mature female can lay egg during the spring season about 70 to 80 under the moist soil, then fallen leaves and crevices. The egg are a spherical yellowish white in color and last for the 7 days. The egg are hatches into small red color nymph and resemble like a adult. The nymph takes about 5 molt within the 49 to 89 days and to reach into the adult stage. Then nature of damage. Both nymphs and adults suck the cell sap from the leaves and tender shoot. They also feed on seeds and lower their oil content and percent of a germination. They attack on a balls open badly and the lint is a poor quality. Lint means the balls of this cotton. Then the mature nymph transmit the cotton staining fungi as they do so. Means whole ball of the cotton it damage. We see the quality of this cotton is a poor. Here we will see the bunches of the red cotton bug on the lint of the cotton. Lint means ball of the cotton, means fruit of a cotton. Then we see the control measure of this red cotton bug. The cotton field should be plugged to the exposed egg to the sunlight. Then hand picking and killing in a kerosinized water. Then spraying of a malathion 0.05% is effective to control the pest. Then spraying of a endosulfan 35% EC. Then trap crop can use the control pest like a bending. In this diagram, we see the damage of this red cotton bug in the field. Thank you.